Okay, for our vocabulary this week, part one, we're going to talk about students. So we have Talmid and Talmidah. So the first one is student in a masculine form. The second one is student in a female form. Now, if you have heard of the Talmud, spelled Talmud, very similar, because the Talmud is a religious kind of text where there's Jewish law. And when you are studying Jewish law, you are a student. So that's why it's Talmid and Talmidah. So it's kind of, related in that same word family. So I want to go over some pronunciation and some syllables. So for the first one, we have our tav, which is that hard T sound, followed by the patak, that gives that AH, that ah sound, and a lamed. Now, the lamed is the end of the syllable because of the schwa right there. So that is your first syllable. So how you would pronounce this first part is tall. Like, hey, I'm not short, but I'm tall. And then this is your second syllable, which is the mem, not the final mem, but the mem we learned in Unit 1. Here's your hirig, which is that I sound, which is really that E sound. And when you have the hirig yod, that is an extended sound, kind of like Natalie. And then we have the dalet at the end, which is your D sound. So it's mead, tall, mead. For the female student, very similar. The first syllable is going to be the same. And then the second syllable, it's gonna kind of go like that. As we learn Hebrew a little bit more, it's kind of like consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel. And so you want to separate your consonants. So here in the first example, it's pretty easy because not only do we have the schwa, but we have the lamed and we have the mem. So we can easily divide that. Here we have the yod and the dalet. So that's kind of how we know where to separate this. But again, we will learn all of that much later, but I just wanted to help with pronunciation this week. So here it's tall, me, da, because we have the dalet, we have the kamats, and we have the hey. So this is that ah sound, like in Sarah. A lot of female nouns will end in that AH, just as a fun fact. So student, talmid for the males, and talmidah for the females.